Hello everyone, and welcome to Cheezy Studios. I'm your host, Mr. Cheese, and today I'm showing you a really cool game that I found that is just absolutely incredible. Like, it blows my mind. And this is my first gaming video where I have a face cam. So, this game is called Black Desert Online. It's an MMO. Now, before you click away, yes, it's an MMO. I've never liked MMOs. I could never get into World of Warcraft. I could never get into whatever other MMOs there are out there. Guild Wars, I could never really get into that. You know what I mean. But this game is absolutely incredible. Not only because of the graphics, but because of the detail and time they put into making this game. And the best part about this game, the reason why it should be as popular as it hopefully will be, is the combat system. It's so amazing. It's so epic. Like, the controls are amazing. There are shortcuts for everything, which it teaches you very well. The tutorial really gets you into the game. And you can literally do anything in this game. You can create trade routes. You can own your own homes. You can hire workers. You can just go off on your own, do your own thing, do combat, everything. So I'm going to show you this game today. Now this isn't going to be like a full playthrough or anything. I just want to get this game out there. Yeah. So you know what? What better way to prove this to you than to show you? So here we go. Black Desert Online. Now I have already created a character I've been playing with. Here it is, Mr. Cheese. I am a wizard. Now let's create a new character. Yes. Now the character creation in this is also amazing. One of the best character creations out there. Alright, so as you can see, we have a warrior. We have a ranger. Look at this. She looks so, like, awesome. I can't, unfortunately, move her around, but you can in the creation screen. Let's see, we have a sorceress. Now, sorceress is probably one of the most badass characters out of all of these. She's similar to the wizard. She's looking fine. She looks like Yennefer from Witcher 3, if that says anything. And I mean, look at this detail. It looks so good. Then we have the berserker. And you can kind of get a little tease of the combat down here. It just looks incredible. We're probably not going to be the berserker. Let's see, there's a tamer. Obviously, you could change the clothes if you don't like it. You could change the sex and all that. But honestly, I like kind of going with the default because they look as good as they do. Let's see, we have a Musa, which I think is a samurai or something similar to a samurai. This might be the guy I actually play as. Let's see. We'll go through the rest of them. Here's a Mehua. Yeah, so like a female samurai. There's a Valkyrie, who's kind of like a female warrior pretty much, except Valkyries are usually angelic, I think. There's the Kunoichi, which is like a female ninja. She looks pretty cool. Down here also, I forgot to mention, you have like stats of the character. So like combo, evasion, attack, control, but absolutely no defense. So it's also balanced out. So even though she has like no defense, she's extremely fast and extremely powerful. So all you have to do is not get hit. And in this game, it's actually pretty easy not to get hit. And you'll see what I mean when I show you the combat. Then we have the ninja, who is also pretty cool. Here's the wizard, who I actually am playing as in my main account. He's pretty awesome. He has some crazy spells. Like, there's one spell that summons an entire meteor like down into the crowd of enemies and just annihilates everyone. And then we have a witch, which is just a female wizard. So I think I'm going to show you the Musa, because that's also who I've been wanting to play as, because he just is pretty badass. Alright, now as you can see, he's not very good at evading, but he has a higher defense and a really strong attack still, and a good combo, which I haven't gotten too much into the combos, but that's fine. Now let's go to creation. So here is the creation screen. It's so cool. So you can actually load files down here from already created, because literally a person could spend half a day or entire day just creating this character, because you can customize every little detail. Kind of like how Fallout 4 was, where you can like move the body parts very specifically, except this is actually goes into more detail here, which is just insane. I'm not gonna worry. I'll choose my horoscope. Okay, so I guess I'll show you some of these. So let's see. Shield, rational, disciplined, methodical. Let's see. Who would I want to be? Let's see. There's a Sealing Stone, careful, eccentric, secretive, short-lived. Maybe that sounds pretty cool. Black Dragon, wealth and fame, noble, delicate, sensitive, sociable, simple, genuine, knowledgeable, genius, or idiot. So I've been playing this game. I haven't seen any effects of these horoscopes yet, or maybe they're just not obvious. I think they have to do with how your character levels up, maybe. Anyways, let's just choose one. Let's see, elephant. Honorable, faithful, obtuse, dedicated, trusted. Alright, I'll go with the elephant horoscope. Now, customizing. Alright, so here we can change the hair. Sorry for the frame rate drops. I don't know why it's doing that. So as you can see, there's lots of different options. I could just make them bald. Give them some pretty crazy hair. I mean, look at this hair. It looks amazing. Yeah, give our samurai dreadlocks. Now, oh, I kind of like that, actually. Oh, there we go. You could zoom out. It's not really letting me turn them. Oh, there we go. Man, I don't know why I'm getting so many frame drops. Alright. Well, you kind of get the point. You know, you can change your hair, your face. I like how this guy looks, but I'll show you an example. So see, you can come into here. You can do this with the face too, the legs, literally everything. Even these tiny little fingertips, you can customize. I'm not going to do all that because I just want to get in the game and show you. And I honestly like how this game looks. You can switch his position. So let's see. I could have him do that and actions. I kind of like that one. No, doesn't seem too much like a samurai. I like that one. Okay. We'll keep that one. The weather, you could change here, just see how he looks in different weather. Obviously, this has a day and night cycle, has a weather cycle, all that. Literally, this game is jam-packed full of all the smallest details, which hopefully you'll see. Character name. My family name is Mr. Cheese. I will... Let's give him a Japanese name. How's that sound? What's a good Japanese name for samurai? Hiroshi. Hiroshi. That sounds like a pretty cool name, right? Hiroshi. Yeah, that sounds pretty legit. Creation complete. Class selection. No, that's where we just were. Maybe you can't change whether they're male or female. I think that's in the actual class selection, because they're named different things. But that's fine. We'll be a male samurai called Hiroshi. Alright, let's get into this. I have to show you this game. This is just awesome. Here we go. Now, I'm not going to do a full playthrough of this. I think I've actually already said this. I'll probably do a couple videos, like showcasing some cool battles maybe, or maybe focusing on like specific things like trading and you can create your own empire in this game. That's how amazing it is. Like, you can actually create your own empire, like through trading, through hunting, you know, getting to know people. Because one of the most important things in this game is a knowledge system they have. You have to learn everything you can, and you can actually use that when you talk to people to befriend them even more and earn new things, learn new things, everything. And eventually, you know, they could be your allies if you wanted to. Anyways, let's get into it. Enough talking. It's time to showcase this. Name is already in use. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. Hiroshi-san. Let's see if this works, because my other names are not working. Hiroshi-san. Yes. Okay. It worked. We're rolling now. Here we go. This is the opening cutscene.
Nauru is the central city of trading. Back when ships from Valencia would anchor in Nauru, children would greet the merchants and fireworks would light the skies. Nauru was a thriving city of sailors and merchants, and crowded areas were guarded by mercenaries. Little did they know what had arrived.
What has arrived?
Could any of these people know of the Elysian Stone? It is the mythical stone of the ancient civilization, but the dark power it possesses has been hidden by that very civilization. At last, the Elysian was uncovered. A mysterious black smoke rose up over the ridge. It seemed to know exactly where it was headed. To Goma Nauru. The Elysian Stone reverberated. People started to disappear all across Goma Nauru. In the end, there was no one left, and that day was soon forgotten.
If you're creeped out by this little black spirit thing, you should be. This thing's creepy as hell. And guess what? It follows you throughout the entire game. Alright, here we go. You haven't forgotten about a contract, right? I'll help you now. So this is just a tutorial part. So we're going to walk. Yep. And then we can run. Don't forget, you and I are like one. Move your mouse, yeah. So basic controls right now, right? Press control, okay. Yep. So pretty simple, right? So far, you know, basic controls for most games. It's telling us about our MP and magic, of course. But look at the detail in here. Like, that's the best thing about this game. Is the detail. Like, everything feels so alive. There's cows. You can go to the cities. It's all alive. Alright, sorry about that. For some reason there was no sound, but I fixed it. Alright, we are back here with sound. Aha! I know you were a fast learner. So that's just teaching us how to move and go from point to point. The cool thing is, like, for your objectives, there's this ferry you can follow. Now you can actually choose whether it's a ferry or like a glowing path or what. I chose a ferry, which you can see like right there. You could follow it. Also there's the arrow to get to your objectives. A common rack. You might find something useful if you look closer. Let's find something useful. Found a few bottles of Rookie's potions. Alright, cool. So looks like we have 15 potions. I mean, that's cool, I guess. I can use it. And then also, if I press 1, I can use it. And then you can call the Black Spirit that's teaching you this anytime you want. Why did it get so dark all of a sudden? Okay, here we go. So creepy. What is this thing? So this Black Spirit follows you. Eventually, I'm not going to spoil anything, but eventually he'll be able to transmute like black stones and stuff to make your weapons and armor stronger. And also he gives you quests. Humans always ask others to do some chores. Finding a con. Are you awake now? I'm glad to see you up. You have always been my friend. I know you don't remember, but it will all come back to you soon. Now let's get going. You and I clearly have a goal. There's an underground stone chamber not far from here. That's our first destination. It's too dangerous for us to just go like this. I think that's a little, that might be a little, Zelda Easter egg there, maybe? Oh. It's too dangerous to go out alone. Take this kind of thing. Alright. So we accepted our first quest. Let's get rolling. And we're back. I am sorry about that. My computer freaked out on me, but we are back here and we are ready to go. So I can't remember what we were doing. We were going through the tutorial. So right now we're still going through the tutorial. We're about to get to the combat. Don't you worry about that. Right now we just have to follow the little fairy, go to our quest objective, see where it takes us. So see how those are question marks? Those are people you can meet, and when you talk to them you gain knowledge about them, increasing your knowledge spectrum. So we'll get there though. Here we go. Let's talk to this guy.
Take a look at this fragrant.
Are you all right? You startled me. Oh, here. You're here in Olivia Town. It's a small town in Bolinos. People say it's a backwater, but you won't find a town anywhere that's as warm-hearted as this one. Looks like you lost your memory. I know because I've seen many adventurers like you lately. Ha ha ha, because it's an MMO. They don't remember a thing. They just say that they need to start a journey. Ha! Actually, I don't have much to say to you. I don't enjoy adventures, you see. However, I can introduce someone who can help. Boont, a skill instructor. It's just the person for you. He's the town instructor and he can help you on your journey. And it shows you what you'll get for your quest up here. Let's accept.
An adventurer.
So, of course, you can shop. Here's what the shopping system looks like. Here's my inventory right now. So, like, for example, I'm probably going to sell this lantern. Lanterns are good for, like when it gets dark, like nighttime, because monsters get stronger at nighttime. You can have a lantern, it kind of like wards them off a little bit and you can see your way a lot better. Anyways, let's go talk to the dude. Now see down here, there's an actual tutorial video during the gameplay that shows you how to play. You can go through it like whenever you want. You can start over. You can look at this anytime. But I'll show you everything. I'll just close that for now. Alright, let's talk to this dude. If you have come to see me, you must heard about me from a con. Now I know that you are a great man. My small role is just to make you remember the things you have learned. Now, let's stop talking and start practicing.
We all have a strong attachment.
And here's the skill screen. Now, I don't know why they have specific skill instructors, because you can open your skill screen anytime and learn a skill. Alright, so his quest is now teaching us the combat. So we have these training dummies here. So it automatically targets it for you. You can see the red mark on the dummy right there. That means it's targeted. So now let's do this. Tab, just like it says. And then left. Now left click to attack. Look at that. Isn't that just awesome? It's the best thing about this game, is the combat, hands down. It's the best combat I've ever seen in a game. Alright. So, chase W plus right mouse button, try using a skill. Okay, so just like that. Stub arrow. So now it wants me to use another move. The dodging system's good. Boom. The combat is just awesome. Alright, so I need to do a divider. And then... So that's the combos right there. Oh. Didn't do it for some reason. Shifts. Alright, so E. There we go. Oh, it's just so satisfying. I don't know why I was having trouble there, but I got it. You can call me by pressing... Yep. Here we go. This creepy little bastard. Oh, he's kind of blocked by the... Just trust me. Call me anytime by pressing that key. Alright, so here's our first quest to test out our combat skills that isn't against a dummy. Wow, you already look like quite a fighter. Do you think you've started to remember things? Now that you've got that feeling back, you just need to practice. Do you remember the underground stone chamber I talked about? Let's practice fighting on our way there. First up, it'd be good to practice the grass beetles. I've always hated them. Grass beetles are nothing. Alright, so now we'll follow. There's multiple quest objectives. We can go any one to fight the grass beetles. So let's fight these grass beetles. Here they all are. Okay. So it gives you the option. You can either use these key, like all the keys as a combo, or you can, you know, do like normal MMOs and hit like 2 and 3, 4, and all that. But it's not as fun that way. Trust me. That's actually a reason why I could never get into MMOs. I don't like using the number keys like that. Alright. So we completed that quest very easily. I was just showing you something and it completed. So, what's that look? You think beetles are too easy, huh? Yeah. Don't be too arrogant. You're just getting started. Alright, so here we can choose... I'm just going to choose a health potion. Yep. You cannot understand your enemy with just one encounter. Since you know about weasels now, you understand their weakness. Attack some weasels again. You should be able to see how they're going to die. Alright, again, importance of knowledge. Knowledge is extremely important. So, in combat, when you first find an enemy, you can't see its health go down at all. Not until you defeat multiple of them. Meaning, once you fight them enough and kill enough of them, you gain the knowledge, and you can kill them easier, their health goes down, and you can know their weaknesses and all that. Knowledge is very important in this game. It's actually a really cool system. Alright. So let's... Yeah. See, it's so satisfying. Ooh. Combat skill points obtained. Alright, so it's like, there's a looting system, like, these guys don't really give anything. Like, see, they're just giving, like, leaves down here. Right down here. You could just click R to get all. I'm just going to collect it now because I could just sell it. Alright, so these guys are actually not my quest objective, so let's ooh, that's satisfying. Alright, anyways. Oh, so now over here, as you can see, it's showing different combos you could do. Like Q is retaliation stance. I don't know what that does. And then you could do divider. Space is blind thrust. Ooh, baby. And then shift. Do the arrow. It's kind of it's very overwhelming at first, but you get a hang of it pretty quick actually. I ended up learning it like really fast, like after this tutorial part, because you could fight these easy enemies as much as you want, get used to it, and then by the time you get used to it, you can use it on all the enemies and be pretty proficient in it. Now the crazy thing is that I'm just now realizing is this character's combat system is so much different than what the Wizards is, which is my main character. Like the combat for them is completely different, and it's a whole new experience, which is just awesome. And I'm pretty sure it's like that for all of the characters. Each individual character has, you know, their own special combat system that you just have to get used to. Which is like any like competitive game, if you think about it. You get to learn the characters, just like Overwatch. You know their weaknesses, their strengths, how to use them. Super Smash Bros. Another example. Alright, so here, what it wants us to do. So if you notice, so I already learned a little bit about weasels. So I can kick. Alright. Alright, so retaliation stance. Boom. You couldn't even hit me because I had a retaliation stance. I mean, that kind of explains itself. Alright. Let's just kill these weasels pretty fast. I keep hitting the wrong button. See, it's pretty easy to evade in this. You see, my quest is technically complete right now, but I don't have to turn in until I talk to the Black Spirit. Right now, say you just want to get more used to combat. Oops. You can just keep attacking these weasels. Yes. Alright, so let's summon the Black Spirit, turn in this quest. I guess I'll take some mana potions. It is troublesome to find an enemy when you don't know its limit. If you want to know your enemy's limit, get more knowledge, as you just did. Yes, I want the MP potion. See those weird creatures with sleepy eyes? Aren't they good toys to play with? Just trust me, call me anytime I'm pressing the key. No problem. So the other cool thing about this, say you need to step away from the keyboard, you can hit T, it'll take you to your normal stance, and automatically run you to your objective, which I'm doing now. I'm hands-free. It is going to my objective right now. Still following the fairy. It's going to follow the path. Obviously, this is awesome if you need to step away from the keyboard, but you want to get to the objective that's kind of far away. I actually use it very often when I'm doing my trade routes. It's very handy. Obviously, if I didn't want to do this, it's probably a little bit faster if I, you know, sorry about that, if I walk there myself. Like, it looks like it's taking me the long way here. This was a bad example because the route is really weird. So let's not do this anymore. Let's go back towards the quest objectives. I don't know where the heck it was taking me. It usually doesn't act weird like that. It actually takes a very direct path there. I don't know what it was doing. But that's fine. Honestly, I hope if you're watching this, it gets you really interested, or because the combat is just so good. And plus, like, this game, it's a massive game. There's so much little details going inside of it. It's pretty impressive, actually. Alright, so see how his health didn't really go down? Oh, looks like it just leveled up. Alright, let's see. Where's some more foxes at? So we have to kill more foxes. So, oh, there's a fox right there. Boom. 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 Easy. These are just the basic tutorial quests. So if you're thinking the quests aren't that great, well, that is one of the downsides to this game. The quests aren't amazing. They can be confusing at times, and they're pretty simple. But once you get into it, like get more into the story, I think my problem was I was mostly just doing like trade quests and stuff, which you can use to level up your trade skill and different things like that. That's right, there are different specific skills you can level up, like trading, gathering, processing, which is like you can cook, you can do alchemy, you can dry, you can grind, you can do all sorts of things. And grind, I mean like with a mortar and pestle. Like for example, say you harvested some potatoes, you could grind the potatoes down and make like potato flour or something, and then use that potato flour in cooking. It's really cool. It goes into a lot of detail. So we'll kill a few more foxes here. Ooh. So that's enough of that. So let's see. What else can I show you? Okay, so this is your main pause escape menu, kind of. Here is where you can see all the knowledge. So we have some knowledge of the Wolf Hills. So let's... For some reason it's not letting me go into it. Oh well. So back... Oh, there we go. So... There we go. So we entered... Let's see. Eastern Bolinos and Western Bolinos. And then we say Vela, which is a town coming up. We'll enter Vela. For some reason we don't have enough information about it yet, which makes sense. We haven't actually been there. Alright, so let's go. I already showed you the skills. Yes, you could fish too, which is really cool. Processing, this is what I was talking about. So here's shaking, grinding, chop, dry, thinning, heating, alchemy, cooking, imperial, and all that. And you could buy a house, put like cooking stuff in there. Let's see. Oh, so if we go to the skill screen, if you hover over one of your skills, so like this for example, it shows you how to use it. So like for example, this is S and W to do a backstep slash. And then, you know, each one down here has a video of how to do it. So I just hold that and then shift. Just different things like that. So like for example, see, I just did it just like that. And that's the combat. I can't express it enough how awesome it is. Like if you haven't, first of all, it looks amazing, and second of all, it's extremely smooth. The combos for the buttons feel very natural, which is awesome. Whoops. I mean, it is something you have to get used to, but once you get used to it and proficient at it, you will feel like such a badass. It gives you such a good feeling. Yeah, that's pretty much my rant for this game so far. I don't think there's much else to show you. I might do a few more videos just to maybe show you trading, the trading system, which I actually really like. It's a good way to make money. Just maybe some quests, because you can follow a bunch of quest lines that show you how to do all of this. It shows you step by step how to do combat, which we've done, how to cook, how to trade, how to make money, how to complete quests, how to gain knowledge. That is one more thing I want to show you before I leave here. So first of all, let me show you the map. So look at this. So it's nighttime, so it's showing that the sun's over here, has the whole compass. It's really cool. You can do that. You can zoom in and out. The map looks really cool. So all right, so let's go to Olivia. Oh, I'm still in the tutorial mission, so it's not gonna let me. Okay. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm definitely probably going to be making more of these because I am loving this game. I've gotten so into it. It's unbelievable. And I've never even liked multiplayer games. Like, I love story-driven games, but this game is too amazing not to play. So I hope you enjoy the video. Please like, subscribe if you enjoyed and you want to watch my other playlists. I'm also playing Spyro and Kingdom Hearts right now. Yeah, just share with your friends, and this is Mr. Cheese signing out.